Welcome to SAP SD module. In this video series, we will be learning how to implement and configure SAP SD module. SD stands for Sales and Distribution, and it is one of the important module in SAP ERP. Here ERP stands for Enterprise Resource Planning. Enterprise is another word for business or company. Business needs resources in order to do business, such as employee, machinery, money, working spaces, and company needs planning to manage these resources. This planning process is called ERP. Let's understand SAP process in details. Customer sends inquiry against the material to the sales department of the company. The inquiry would be regarding the material and delivery, such as price, discount, timeline, freight charges, etc. Sales department of the company sends the quotation to the customer against the inquiry. The quotation normally may include price of material, delivery condition, freight charges, payment details, and other terms and conditions. After that, the customer places the PO, that is purchase order, against the quotation. When customer issues the PO to the company, there will be several steps within the company to deliver materials to the customer. Let's discuss briefly how it happens. The first step will be sales department will ask to the warehouse whether the material is available or not. If the material is not available, sales department will request to PPC, Production and Planning Control Department, in order to manufacture material. The PPC department will request to the Material Handling MS department for the raw materials. If the raw materials is not available, the Material Handling department will issue a purchase order to the supplier or vendor. Vendor will supply raw material against our purchase order. Inbound department of a warehouse will receive these items. PPC department will manufacture material and send to the warehouse. Sales department will issue delivery note, and with the support of warehouse outbound department using internal or external courier such as DHL, FedEx or other courier services, material will be delivered to customer premises. If there is a delivery outside the country, customs documents are required before leaving material from the warehouse. So you must have realized now that SAP SD is closely integrated with SAP PP, Production and Planning, and SAP MM, Material Management modules too. Let's talk briefly about Order-to-Cash OTC cycle. This is one of the most generic sales business process, and it is used by most of the companies in one or another form. SAP OTC is a process involving customer sales, order creation, and satisfying customer requirements via delivery. There are normally 7 major steps. The first one is inquiry. A customer inquires about the product, price, and service. This is very starting point of OTC process. This process does not have any effect on general ledger accounts and do not have any accounting entries. Once the customer creates the inquiry, an inquiry number is generated. Inquiry is created by transaction code VA11 in SAP. Quotation is a price quote given to the customer. A quotation follows inquiry steps. Quotation can be created via inquiry or without inquiry reference number. A quotation is created by transaction code VA21. Inquiry and quotation may or may not happen. A new customer may inquire and ask for the quotation, but an old customer may not inquire. Moreover, if you have contracted agreements to sell products at a certain price, then customer will directly order without quotation. Sales order is actually the first steps of OTC process. Sales order can be created with reference of quotation or without reference. It does not make any accounting book entry, and it does not make any change in general ledger account. It is just a commitment to deliver goods to the customer. Sales order can be created with transaction code VA01. Post-good issues is the steps where goods are being picked up by warehouse, packed and shipped to the customer given shipping address as per the sales order. We have accounting entries as inventory is being credited against the cost of goods sales debited. General ledger accounts associated with the cost of goods sales and inventory is affected respectively. Delivery follows PGI. Delivery is the actual fulfillment of goods to the customer shipping address. At delivery stage, we have accounting entries in the books. At this stage, we debit revenue account and credit customer account. Transaction code for the delivery is VL01N. Then the billing will start. At billing stage, we send the bill to customer for the goods delivered. We have accounting entries at this stage where we debit customer and credit cash account. Transaction code for billing in SAP is VF01. The final step is payment process. In this process, we will receive money against the sale and make account entries and close the deal. The transaction code is FB50. In this video, we have learned about overview of SAP SD, business process and order to cash cycle.